in a way, thanks to you, because, if it wasn't for you, I don't believe we would have been able to get the print the way it is today. With Shivendra, I've been really instrumental and the central figure in all this, because otherwise we had Manthan and bits and pieces. You put it all together. It's amazing, because the journey of this film is quite extraordinary. Because when we made the film, and at that time, of course, Dr. Kurian wanted this film to be made. This is way back in mid-1970. And when he said, what I would like, said, I thought he wanted me to make a documentary. I'd already made 2 or 3 documentaries about Amul. So he said, no, I want a feature film. I said, then who's going to see this feature film? Sure. So he said, why do you worry about that? Don't worry about who's going to see the film. He said, just go and make it. Just tell me how much money you need. I said, but where will you get the money from? He said, from the farmers. And it was as simple as that. Because he just sent word to not just Anand, but the entire area where milk used to be connected from by Abul. What they had done was send a message down to the farmers saying, look, would you like a film to be made about your work? So they all said, yes. So he says, but there's a small expense involved. And so they said, how much? So 2 rupees. That was it. So that there's 2 rupees each from all the farmers. You make the film. And then it's not only the film made, but the fact is that it covered its cost, it made profit, all sorts of things that went on and on and on and on until we said, I met Dr. Kurian once. I said, she said, you think in terms of a sequel. I said, how can one think in terms of a sequel of a film like this? It's not possible. So he said, well, it's up to you. I mean, you want to make it done with okay. So anyway, the important thing, of course, was that, it was something that Dr. Kurian was very, very fond of. And I remember one time when we were traveling and the film was being shown in 2 or 3 places in different parts of the world. There was an opening in Paris of the film. There was an opening in London for the film. Then there was an opening in Moscow for the film. And then eventually, of course, the film was also shown in Beijing. So, it's been shown just about everywhere in the world. It's quite extraordinary. And nobody believed, when we first made this film, at least of all, Naseeruddin Shah. So
Sir, what a turn to you. You were in France for the screening. You got a standing ovation for 7 minutes. Tell us, how do you feel, Manthan, after 48 years, and your experience on this film? It was your second film with Mr. Benegal, yeah.
My second film in all. And perhaps I didn't believe, but I prayed like hell, I have to say, that this film would be seen and that my work would get across to the audiences. Seeing it in Cannes on the big screen after decades was a very emotional experience, as you would expect. And it was a majorly white audience, a French audience, not so many Indian people. And they all thought it was quite wonderful. They said that the poetry of it came across despite they couldn't understand the language. Everybody loved the song, as they always do. And Preeti Sagar, who sang that beautiful song, I mean, who I have waited 50 years to congratulate for that. And so all of us surviving members of the ship, Manthan, welcome you all to this screening, which would be a good thing to dedicate to Dr. Verghese Kurian, not only the force behind, not only behind this film, but behind Amul, behind the cooperative movement in India, and behind Operation Flood, and the success of it, he and his dedicated team. And also, of course, to remember those who are now in the big film studio in the sky, many dear friends who are not here, not with us anymore. In 1976, when the film was made, Shivendra Singh was probably in short pants. Neither he nor we dreamt that he would one day end up restoring this film, he and his team, who I must congratulate most warmly, the Film Heritage India Foundation. For not only restoring this film and making it available to the younger generation, but also, as Shyam himself said, it's looking more beautiful than the original print. And I'm sure that the film now has the luminosity and the visual beauty that Govind and Shyam wanted in the first place. And all you freeloaders, be sure to buy a ticket and see the film again.
Abhaji, can I have a mic for Abhaji? Yeah. Tell us, how do you feel today? I mean, you were part of the film, and we haven't got a chance to see you so often on screen. Tell us about your experience on this.
मंथन का एक्सपीरियंस मेरे लिए बहुत ही बढ़िया था. मेरी वन द सेकेंड फिल्म थी एंड शाम की यूनिट में तो एकदम ऐसा घर जैसा माहौल था एंड बहुत कुछ मुझे वहाँ सीखने को मिला. मेरा रोल इसमें छोटा था, लेकिन फिर भी मैं 1 मंथ पूरा विलेज स्टे मैंने इंजॉय किया एंड हर किसी से बॉन्डिंग बहुत बढ़िया थी मेरी. मतलब इतने टाइम बाद मैं वापस ही फिल्म देखूंगी, ये मेरे लिए भी बहुत खुशी की बात.
Shama, you were the art director, but you also wrote dialogues in the film. You contributed and you worked a lot with Mr. Benegal.
Well, what
Also did the costumes,
Yes,
and everything, on purpose, lady.
I was a dog's body on this film, and I was also Prahlad's escort in the morning because he refused to use the loo. So I had to walk with him into the fields, and he got caught by a lot of women who were going to collect water in the well. So then we put that scene in the film also. So yes, but the reason Shyam asked me to work on the dialogues and the script, and Girish also contributed, was because the people from Amul who had come, they said the script is fine, it's a very good script, but it doesn't show our work properly. It's not technically correct. So we had to go according to what they said, how a cooperative is formed, because that was the purpose of the film. It was not just telling a nice story, you see. So that's why we had to rework the whole film for the purpose for it was made. And as Shyam said, Mr. Korean wanted another one to be made, but he wanted that to be a failure. It is quite surprising, but he said, I want to show that, and he wanted to be shot in the Nilgiris, because it happened to him the first time he tried to form a cooperative in the Nilgiris. He didn't succeed, but it was from that he learned how to proceed and succeed. So, but we didn't make that film finally. But
Yeah, thank you. So that's, you got to keep it short.
Well, it's going to be difficult. I was technically called slave number 3, and I was more dog body than Shama. And because he refused to travel 1.5 hours from Rajkot to the location on the worst road that I've ever been on my life, that I said, no, I'm going to live in the village. Not realizing that by other two slaves, slave number 2, Mandip, and slave number 4, Ravi Upur, decided to stay with me in the village. And we realized there was no attached loo. So we had to head with a lota in the middle at the crack of dawn, head to the khet and to find a little spot. But Shah said, you guys want to stay in the village? So we said, yes, we don't want to come 1.5 hours, get up 1.5 hours earlier and trudge it to the location in that ramshackle Barsamas. So he said, good, you will run the kitchen.
So there was no catering service in Sanganwa because it was a little village in the middle of nowhere. So we had to get the entire kitchen set up from Bombay, taken to Sanganwa, 4 meals a day, and nobody said a tune. Even though during the summer season, when we went from winter to summer, we got more flies than daisies. But it was a Chinese dish called fried rice.
Can I give the mic to Kulbhushan ji? Yeah, that's. No, you must say a few words.
All the best. आज मुझे नहीं मालूम था 48 ईयर्स हो गए आज ये अभी जब ये दिया गया पर्ची तो देखा 48 ईयर्स तो वहाँ पर ये लोग ठहरे हुए थे सब गांव में एक पॉट था हम लोग ठहरे हुए थे टाउन में सांगरवा नॉट सांगरवा बेटे राजकोट we used to come from Rajkot. अच्छा फिर आस्ता आस्ता पता ये चला क्योंकि मुझे अगर इस फिल्म के बारे में बताना पड़ा थोड़ा सा मैं अगर 5 मिनट नहीं 2 मिनट मुझे एक दिन पहले तक नहीं मालूम था कि मैं कौन सा रोल कर रहा हूँ मैं किसी और रोल के लिए तैयार किया गया कीर्ति सिनेमा में बैठे हुए रोज लेक्चर दिया जाता था और मैं बनारस का एक पान यूँ खाएगा ये फिर घर बैठ के तैयारी किया करता था और रात को न्यू ईयर ईव की पार्टी थी वहाँ पर अमरीश ने कहा मैं भी आ रहा हूँ मैं कहा तुम कौन सा कर किया उसने कहा मैं कर रहा हूँ वो कैरेक्टर पंजाबी नहीं था बेसिकली बनारस का दिखा वो शाम बस देंगे तो वहाँ मैंने कहा शाम जब पहुँचा मैंने कहा क्या करूँगा इसको है क्या शाम ने कहा मेकअप करना शुरू करो तो फिर मैं बताता हूँ क्या होता है क्या करता तो फर्स्ट शॉट भी मुझ पे ही लिया गया पगड़ी बांधते हुए मुझे याद है तो इसलिए ये फिल्म मेरे लिए बड़ी अजीब है और फिर उसके बाद वो फिल्म बनी ये हुआ और कैरेक्टर ना भी ये याद रह गया ज़्यादा
Many of the great actors have all started their career with you. Mr. Naseeruddin Shah, Kulbhushan Kharbanda ji, Amrish Puri, Smita, Patil, Shama, Azmi, Girish Karnad, I think also. Isn't it? All of them have started. Everybody. I mean, it's tremendous that it's just the list is just endless. Thank you very much for all these great actors. It's just endless. I want to end before we begin the film. I mean, Preeti ji, how can it not be you? Because you're the soul of the film. I would say. I want to ask you because Niti ji is there. How did she end up writing the lyrics of the film? And tell us about how you went on to record the song of this film. Yeah.
Oh, I still remember we were sitting at Prahlad Pachaji's place and Shyam uncle was there. He was reading the lyrics of the song and it was in Gujarati, written by a very big lyric writer of Gujarat. And he kept on reading and he kept on frowning at the lyrics. So I was wondering what's happening. So he said, this is not what I want. This is a Gujarati song. I don't want. My film is not like this. So my sister Niti was sitting there and when Rajankal was trying to make the tune and we were all confused as to what is going to happen now, what do we do? So she started writing and she said, Shyam uncle, can I write and keep, is this okay? She just wrote it like a dummy words so that the tune could be at least made. When Shyam uncle saw the lyrics, he said, this is what I want, Niti. This is exactly what I want.
How old were you? 18 years old only. My God. And what a song. So now we're going to end with you singing a few lines before we see the film.
Okay. मेरो गाम काठा पारे जा दूध की नदिया बहे जा कोयल को गाए मारे घर आंगन ना फोटो हमारे घर आंगन ना फोटो मैं तो देखूं तेरी बात बिना मिलती नहीं रात कौने कहूँ तेरी बात मैं तो थकी रे ना मैं गया डूबा जाऊं ना मैं पानी भरवा जाऊं ना मैं सुख चैन पाऊं हमारे घर आंगन मोड़ो ना अरे हमारे गाँव ओ परदेसिया ओ परदेसिया ओ परदेसिया. I would like to narrate one incident when we were recording this song. So I started singing like usually a playback singer sings very sweetly and nicely. And Shama came into the booth and said, "What are you doing? I don't want you to sound like Preeti Sagar of Julie, my heart is beating." No. I want you to sound like, some Rabari, the folk singer or not. And I said, oh my gosh, now what do I do? So I imagined I was a Rabari singer, and then I screamed and I sang the song. And for 3 days I couldn't sing after that because my voice had all cracked. But Shyam uncle was very happy, and thank you so much, Shyam uncle, for giving. He's my loving Shyam uncle. Everybody may call him Shyam Benegal ji, Shyam Babu, but for me he's going to be Shyam uncle. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.